Numerous parts of the country were hit by supply chain disruptions and labor shortages in November. While these problems remain today with widespread price increases, empty shelves aren't the only issue for Americans. Pharmacies are reportedly running out of important prescription medications, and the FDA shows there are about 111 drugs on backorder, including heart medications, antibiotics, and cancer drugs. The labor shortage might make it harder to pick up your prescriptions. Some Walgreens pharmacies across the country are shortening hours because they don't have the staff. Some pharmacists report being burned out as they are asked to work longer hours and take on new duties, including giving COVID vaccines and boosters. Joining us to talk about this dire shortage is Daniel Tomaszewski. He's an associate professor at USC School of Pharmacy. Daniel, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So what is at the root of pharmacists getting burned out? Because this is not something that we've heard with the supply chain and the pandemic mixing together to kind of create all these problems across the U.S.
Yeah, there's a number of things that actually have hit pharmacists and pharmacies a little harder than other areas during the pandemic. One of them being, yes, we have burnt out pharmacists. So we have pharmacists that are trying to work through a stressful situation where they're on the front lines. They're managing higher volumes of prescriptions coming through, as well as you've got stressed out patients that are leading to stressed out pharmacists. But as a pharmacist myself, when I worked out on the front lines working at a Walgreens pharmacy and additional other pharmacies, you're also out there and you're worried about your own health. I used to get sick all the time during flu season. Now mixing COVID, our patients are going to pharmacies to get vaccines, COVID testing, and when they're sick. And so you as a pharmacist have to be there on the front line, which can add a lot of burden to our pharmacists that are out there.
All right, so some state pharmacists say the problems won't be fixed until the pandemic calms down. What's your reaction?
I think it may last a little bit longer than that even.
Wow.
Both because, we're asking pharmacists to do more with less. Pharmacies, reimbursements at pharmacies are tight. So what do? They're looking for efficiencies. And so they're cutting staff hours. They're managing their staff tightly. And now if you see some pharmacists exiting from the front lines of the hospital pharmacies or the retail community pharmacies, trying to bring them back post-pandemic is going to be a challenge that I think they're going to continue to face even once we get through the front of this.
Small businesses that have had to deal with the employee shortages and people getting out of their job for other things. Our industry, TV journalists, have gone through the same thing. So my next question to you, Daniel, is, are pharmacists moving to other careers or are they retiring?
A little bit of both. So I teach in a program that actually helps a lot of pharmacists shift their career choice. So they're heading to industry, they're heading to work at pharmaceutical manufacturers, to pharmacy benefit managers, insurance companies, places that don't require them to be necessarily out on the front line working long hours every single day. And so they're not leaving the profession. They're just looking at different areas of the profession they can go into.
Gotcha. All right. So finally, let's spin this back around to those who need some medicine. What should people do in the meantime that need certain very specific medication, whether it's for quality of life or whether it's to stay alive?
Yeah, so pharmacists are going to do everything they can to keep these stores open, and they have nationwide. I think you're going to see most of your pharmacies, if anything, trimming some of those overnight hours because of the shortage in labor. But you're not going to see pharmacies across the board closing their doors for long periods of time or days at end. So stay in touch with your local pharmacist. Your pharmacist is there to support you. They're there. They continue to work for their patients. They want to make sure you get all your life-saving meds and everything you need to stay healthy. So stay in touch with them and be sure to never let your medications run out or be on that last day.
Great advice, Daniel. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.